You're in this college town, and you're seeing that obviously there's a vibrant nightlife.
Sure.
But as far as craft beer, maybe not where it should be, given the fact that it's got a major university.
Exactly.
And that's where the opportunity is. So there it is. Forgottonia, the beers that you make here, and full disclosure, this is not by any long stretch of the imagination. This is not my first visit here. As I mentioned, my wife is from here. My in-laws live here. We come here quite a bit. The beer is delicious. You already know that.
Thank you.
What are you known for here at Forgottonia?
Well, I like to drink seasonally, and so I tend to brew seasonally. And so, as you go into the winter months, you'll start seeing some more darker beers. You might see some more heavier beers. And then as we're starting to ease into spring and summer, you'll see them lighten up. And then we also are very attuned to our customers and trying to listen to what it is that they're looking for and try to make sure that there's something for everybody here.
Now, it's springtime, and I'm having an imperial stout here. I hope this is not something you're going to stop making for the summertime, because this is delicious.
No, we definitely have a group of people who are into the darker, heavier beer, so we try to make sure there's at least something on there for them as well.
Forgottonia, the name. Now, that is something that I hadn't heard about. It's going back to a part of history in this part of Western Illinois.
Oh, absolutely. If you go to the History Channel, there was a TV episode on it. There is a book out there called The Forgotten States of the U.S., I believe. I'm probably getting that name wrong. And we are one of the Forgotten States
of the United States, and he's forgotten the name of the show. That's how forgettable things can be. Right.
Well, I got the basic gist of it down.
Right. No, and the idea was that this part of Illinois felt
absolutely. If you were looking at the late 60s, early 70s, there was a huge infrastructure push, and this region was very noticeably left out of all of that. So if you're talking about the bridges, if you're talking about the highways, all of that just bypassed this entire region. So there was a group of concerned citizens that wanted to fix that, and so they took a satirical approach to it by creating this region, Forgottonia, getting a governor, setting a capital, and the whole idea was that they were going to declare war on the U.S., immediately surrender, and then apply for foreign aid. Now, none of this actually happened, but there was a huge promotion about this, and that was picked up from The Wire and then distributed all over the country. So you can go to WIU right now, up into the libraries of their archives, and find newspaper clippings from California all the way New York about this particular stunt that they did.
So it got all that traction, and everyone, I have to imagine Western Illinois, this part of the state, probably got maybe a little bit more infrastructure money.
Sure. Yeah, we were about to lose our train from Quincy up to Chicago, so that got pushed up to 2 trips a day. We got bypasses through to the highway, so it did a fair amount. And when we were creating this, we were seeing a lot of the same things as they were seeing. And so another part of our sort of ethos is to promote this region, and you can see that in a lot of the names of our beers. So it's not only just about Macomb, but it's the entire 16-county region of Forgottonia.
When you're making all of the different styles that you're making, and you're somebody who is passionate about making the very best beer that you can make and designing it, and you want to make sure that you're putting your own stamp on it, right? You want to make sure that you're making beer that tastes unique to Macomb and Forgottonia. How do you do that? How do you tweak things enough so that people can go, okay, that's something that Sean made?
I don't know so much that is my focus. It's, making good, clean beers, making beers that represent the style so that when they go out in the world to other places, they have that knowledge. A lot of what I think we're doing is educational. I don't know if we've been here long enough. I'm still, even the beers that we have that are now, quote, house beers,
right,
I'm still playing around with. So we're still figuring that out.
Do you think you'll ever get to a place where that's it, I'm satisfied, this is done? No. You're always going to be tweaking the recipes, aren't you?
Not so much that people will, not huge swings, but...
we wouldn't be able to tell, but you can.
But the idea is always for every next batch to be better than the last one.
Well, listen, it's Forgottonia Brewing in Macomb, home of very memorable beers. you're making great beer here. It's a great vibe, and I can't thank you enough for putting it here, because as somebody who comes to Macomb pretty regularly, this is my go-to place. It's my home away from home.
Very
Forgottonia, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. We're so glad you were able to make it out here.
Cheers!